Matinee baseball for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take
Leading
a turn. He will lead this one off today.
The right fielder, number 6.
He pulls this one into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Benintendi going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96. Great slider and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. In previous duels with deGrom, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. deGrom, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, McNeil. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 40, Wilson.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's just 2 for 9. First pitch coming, here it is. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Davis.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bradley is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And now a triple play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
J.D.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Martinez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And Cano will put this one away for route number 2.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. To try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third. Stepping up now, Juan Lagares, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Juan Lagares.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Betts. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in, Todd Frazier. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Holt for one on to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end. At the plate, Christian. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Conforto is after it, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Holt backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, strike 1. Alonso, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned him.
Swing. Field and deep. Ranging back is Bradley, and it's off the green monster. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Up next for the bat.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in to second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings. Here's Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mookie Betts becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And they start him out away with a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Rosario on the move. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
2 men on,
Andrew
2 out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. 0-1 the count. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Robbie Cano now. No balls and 1 strike. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another chance? J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 0-1 on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he's safe. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Ready now, Todd Frazier. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch takes this the other way to right, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Red Sox 0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh and 1, here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Now in the box, catcher, Christian Vasquez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 the count. Moreland aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. Skied into very shallow right. McNeil moving forward. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They digging in once again, Jeff McNeil. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. Line drive to center field. Play for out number 2. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. In now, Mookie Betts. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
McNeil is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready for another shot now. Rafael Devers. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts is over. He's got it 1 away. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Davis stands at first with 1 out. And he popped him up. Betts coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Betts is there, 2 down. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 1-0.
7th inning, stretch.
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
0-2 is the count.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1. Coming to the plate now, Peter Alonso. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 20.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether
he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just
please.
Good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
63.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In now, Michael Conforto, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And right into the shift. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. He's set, and the pitch. Hit to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the leading off the inning, Brock Holt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
No one out with a runner at second. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Fouled off. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Rafael Devers is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Number 67 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 67.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Here's Juan Lagares, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Davis leads off second with nobody out. This is skied into short left center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hit hard to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Davis coming in, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and there's one away now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Now
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game, while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Popped him up. Rosario has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 2-0 finish today. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jacob deGrom is the winning pitcher of record. Eduardo Rodriguez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 14 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. we'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from Fenway in Boston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
With Merrifield next to hit. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. No balls and one strike. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting third.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. KC down in order, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's gone 6 for 10. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Merrifield ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-1. grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Another 1-2 delivery. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's off the green monster. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Bogaerts stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Phillips is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books. No score on the show. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Alex Gordon. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Alex Gordon.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the bow stops are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
So coming to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to first. Travis scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 11.
So striding in, number 11, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to left. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch.